Hello, YouTube and the tribes of the horror realm. It is I, Smudge. I am taking the place of Chris and Teresa from the Casey Jones channel and introducing you to what they call the actually stolen from an 80s slasher. This is a section in the collection. Thank you, folks. This is actually going to be a quick rundown of a section of the collection that is a little bit of aside from horror, and we're going to do music or concerts particularly. So I think I grabbed pretty much what I have. The more I look at it, I know I'm missing a few things. They must be in a different box somehow. But this is all the concert footage stuff that I have on DVD. Pretty much tried to be strictly like DVD related, not like the ones that come in like a you get a CD and it's a DVD as well. Like I got a bunch of them like that, Government Mule and such. So these were primarily issued as DVDs. Thus the packaging. First off, the classic, The Last Waltz. This was the farewell concert by the band. Got a great, this is the special edition with the original slipcase. Had a great lineup of artists, as you can see up here. Sorry about that. I'm still fighting cold. Concert from '77. This is Bonnie Raitt live at Monroe. A lot of these are actually now out of print too. They don't stay in print too long. This is a pretty good one. Red Hot Chili Peppers live at Slane Castle. I haven't seen that one in a long time. It's pretty entertaining though. Got this one for a song, AC/DC, live at Donington. Yeah, there's a good chance you're probably not going to see any like Britney Spears or any of that stuff in this stuff. This is from a 1973, I believe, concert. Yeah, actually, it's right on the box. Good to see you again, Alice Cooper. This is from the $1 Billion Babies tour that he did that back then. Russian Rio. Nice 2-disc set. Deep Purple, Come Hell or High Water. And this is the one with Ian Gillan. Bon Jovi, This Left Feels Right live. Okay, well, probably more film. I left actually a lot of these out. I don't even know why that one's is here, but Pink Floyd, The Wall. You know, this one is definitely more movie than film, and I have a few that I left behind, like Metallica, something like Some Kind of Monster, and Story of the Sex Pistols, which is more documentary. Great DVD, and I believe you can pretty much still find this, especially in a lot of used shops. This shows up a lot. If you're a Zeppelin fan, it is actually a pretty good buy. You know, it's got some great material on it. Black Sabbath, The Last Supper. And unfortunately, I cannot remember what year this thing was. Oh, they're snapper cases, so you know they're out of print, but this is Ray Davies' Return to Waterloo, along with Come Dancing with the Kinks. actually goes for pretty good money now. Pat Benatar's live in New Haven. This one you actually can find really cheap. Make It Funky, music that took over the world. But it was a great collection of different artists, and for the price you couldn't go wrong for an evening of entertainment. Also out of print and gets pretty good money for it is Natalie Merchant live in New York City. It's an eco. Just didn't see this too often around, so. Snapper case of the ELO out of the Blue Tour, Wembley Stadium. Woodstock, '99. And it had a plethora of acts, pretty much doing like one song each. So it's kind of a greatest, not a greatest hits, but compilation focusing not on one particular thing. Heart, alive in Seattle. Big Heart fan, been one for years. Probably don't actually have enough of their DVDs when I think about it, but that's one of them. And then Heart, Dreamboat Annie. This was really cool because it's one of those concerts where a lot of bands nowadays, you notice, especially if they have some legs on them, they tend to do greatest hits tours. And if you've seen them along for a while, they can be pretty boring. And so this was a case of them playing their album Dreamboat Annie from start to finish. Live Aid from 1985. This is pretty much a doozy of a set. Rug. And this one was, oh my god, the cats are just being nuts. Sorry. Hey, both of you, calm down. Leonard Skinner, Freebird the movie, and then the tribute tour. The old artisan. I'm going to have to probably pause this and knock some skulls. Alright, yeah, this is definitely more animated film than concert, but Beatles' Yellow Submarine, long out of print. Still rakes in some bucks. Death on the Road, Iron Maiden. I was always a big Maiden fan growing up. The early years, part 1, the history of Iron Maiden. Judas Priest, Rising in the East. And then Judas Priest, Electric Eye. This was like a compilation of their music videos and some TV performances from the BBC. Government Mule, A Tale of Two Cities. And then Rising Low. This is, of course, all the various bass players that had recorded with and performed with Government Mule when they were doing their big tour looking for a new bass player to take over after the late Alan Woody passed away. So they had guys from all and gals from all walks of genres playing for them. Um, Grateful Dog, Dave Grissom and Jerry Garcia. This is where I know I'm missing stuff because I have a lot more Grateful Dead stuff. Jerry Garcia Band, Live at the Shoreline. That funky cover, huh? They get pretty good money for this, so I really haven't bothered opening it yet, and that is View from the Vault 3. I know I have the Vault's box set, but Metallica. This is, of course, S&M, and performing with a live symphony behind them, the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra. And Metallica Cunning Stunts. And this is, of course, Kiss Rock the Nation Live. This was the new era of makeup Kiss with, I think, Tommy Thayer and Eric Singer playing the roles of what Ace Frehley and Peter Criss had done. I grew up the biggest Kiss fan, and then I kind of turned my back on them for years, and then kind of went back to it as, you know, remember my childhood. Kiss Symphony, pretty much the same idea as S&M, with Kiss playing with a live symphony orchestra. Also out of print. Out of print, Kiss The Lost Concert from 1976. Really cool. A vintage show from New Jersey. Also, it's kind of cool. They did a sure if that's gonna show there. They were on the Mike Douglas show, so they have the footage from that as well. Kiss live in Las Vegas. Of course, they've got a good stranglehold in Vegas. Right now, they actually even have their own high-end miniature golf course in Vegas now. That's opening really soon if it hasn't yet. This was a tribute one, Kiss My A Asterix. And this had a bunch of various artists performing what do you call it? Kiss songs, but this is that's how the CD comes out. However, this also has excuse me. This has actual vintage Kiss concerts, but there are a few of the bands that did do the tribute album performing their songs as well. But a good portion of this is actual vintage Kiss concerts. Then, of course, they put out their Kiss Anthologies, which were multi-volume sets, and they tended to be from various shows that they had done. This is the first one. This was in like the early 70s. Now, being the marketing mavens that they are, they actually released these in different stores. I'll get to that in a second. This is volume 2, which covered 78 to 91. And then Volume 3 from 92 to 2000. Yes, we're waiting for the Volume 4 that does everything from that point further. Now, and the later editions actually had bigger collections of DVDs. Like this is a 4-disc. Now, as I said, all 3 of these were released in 3. There was a general release, a Best Buy release, and I believe a Walmart release. And what they did is they included a bonus DVD in each one of them. So, and each one was different. There was a general release one that you could go whatever, and that would have that DVD in it. And then there was one, the Best Buy one had a specific one, and the Walmart one had a specific one. So effectively, you could get 9 different concerts. First series, this is a Madison Square Garden show from '77. I don't have the information at hand what they came out of. This is the Cobo Hall, Detroit, Michigan from '76. I have Capitol Center from '77, Largo, Maryland. The Ritz, New York City, 1988. Budokan Hall, they were always big in Japan, 1988. The Capitol Center again in Largo, Maryland, and this is '79, the Dynasty Tour. Return to Madison Square Garden, this is when they did the reunion tour after they did the Unplugged show with the original members. Irvine, this is where the K-Rock Weenie roasted in '96, the original members. And the Best Buy, I know that for a fact, was one from Sao Paulo, Brazil, and I don't have that one. I have, however, and I just don't have them here. I got them somewhere else. I got to find out. I have two duplicates. Most positive one of from this series 3. I'm not sure what they are, but I have 2 of them, and I'm really looking for the 3rd one here. So if anyone that watches this has the Sao Paulo DVD and would like to part with it in a trade, let me know. I will continue to try to find which of the other 2 I have, but I'm actually willing, if you're into it, I'm willing to give up the 2 bonus discs that I have the duplicates of for just the Sao Paulo one, so I can complete the collection of 9 DVDs here. But if not, I can always work something out with you. So if anyone has that one, it is from the Brazil concert. You could get that in this one here, the Volume 3. It was the Best Buy exclusive. So yeah, let me know if you're interested, and I can make a press to see where I put those 2 discs. I put them aside for the purpose of trying to trade them off to complete this collection. So that's it for now, because I can't remember what the hell happened to some of the other ones that I had. So thank you very much for watching the video and listening to me cough up a lung and listening to the background chaos of the cats trying to kill each other. That's it for us. Thank you. Bye-bye.